Itong mungkahing ito ni Madam Senator Risa Hontiveros na mapag-usapan talaga yung mga ganitong bagay, lalo't we are into digital system na. So maging kalinawan sana sa lahat ito na mag-ingat sa ating lahat, sa ating mga pera. And after nung nangyaring insidente dito sa GCash na kung saan marami ang na-withdrawan nang hindi nila alam, amounting from 1,000 to 2,000 na consecutively na hindi nila alam. At isa nga sa nag-viral dito ay si Pokwang na napakalaking halaga, 85K yung nawala sa kanya sa in a few minutes, 3 minutes I think, na transaction niya. So, kumaga maraming na-alarma. Nakaka-alarma talaga dahil most of us, di ba, GCash ang talagang ginagamit sa lahat. Di ba? Bumili ka, gasolina, everything, name it, halos mayroon ng GCash. GCash na yung nagiging transaction. So, alarming yung nangyaring yun dati na according sa statement ng GCash is nagkaroon lang ng problema sa reconciliation ng system nila. So, hindi pa rin nila sinasabi na it's about hacking. So, inaano nila yun. Inaalis nila sa kanilang explanation na may hacking na nangyari. And because of this, pati itong si Kiko Pangilinan, na I'm not sure if he's running for senator again, I'm not too sure, naging na rin, tumawag rin ng attention niya, which is actually maganda. Okay, magandang matalaka ito dahil I think hindi lang Pilipinas, everyone na mayroong GCash na galing dito, kahit nasa ibang bansa ka, magagamit mo pa rin para mag-transfer, okay, or bigyan ka ng cash in ka or mag-cash out ka, pwede rin cash in, I mean pag nasa ibang bansa pwede ka mag-cash in, okay. So kaya dapat bigyan talaga ng pansin. And according nga dito kay Pangilinan, hindi ka tanggap, and ang explanation niya with this is that in a statement on Tuesday, November 12, Pangilinan emphasize, okay, sorry, palitan natin, emphasize that is unacceptable for the hardworking citizen to lose their savings, especially during the time when the cost of living is high and workers' income are limited. While expressing confidence that the GCash can resolve the issue, Pangilinan insisted on a thorough government investigation to determine whether the incident was due to the hacking or a system error and to prevent similar occurrence in the future, stressing the urgency of the probe to address the victim concern and provide them with a peace of mind. Pangilinan also highlighted the importance of not dismissing a complaint for those affected regardless of the amount involved, underscoring that their hard-earned money must be returned if proven to be disappeared without care. Without cause. Okay. So, maganda to, di ba, na makul yung attention ng ating mga babatas. And actually, with this, narinig siguro, actually but before that may sagot naman na ang GCash na unti-unti na nilang binabalik yung pera regardless of the amount. And of course, maybe depende kung paano nila systematically gagawin yon. But I cannot find yung isa pang post naman ng GCash na kung saan inaayos na nila to. Okay, so it's good na ginagawa nila ng paraan dahil masisira talaga sila. And because of this, dahil na may ganitong panawagan, ito namang si Senator Risa Hontiveros ay eto, which is good, di ba? Okay. According to Madam Risa Hontiveros, kay Risa Hontiveros to pakita ko lang sa inyo yung signature. Ayan si Risa Hontiveros yan. Okay? So, basahin muna natin itong kanyang panukala. Okay? So, introduced by Senator Risa Hontiveros, ayun pala nasa taas. Calling for the appropriate Senate committee to conduct an investigation in aid of legislation into the recent incident of unauthorized or fraudulent deduction and transfer involving fintech services, as well as an existing rules and regulation governing the fintech sector. Okay. In a report published by the World Bank Group, financial technology, commonly referred to as fintech, is defined as the application of digital technology to the provision of financial service, example of which include e-money, peer-to-peer lending, credit scoring and decision, automated advisory services, and distributed ledger technology. Okay, yung fintech is parang ano siya. Okay, para mas malinaw. Ito yung definition niya according kay Google. Ito yung fintech. Para mas malinaw, maintindihan natin. Wait, Yan. Financial technology, better known as fintech, is used to describe new technology that seek to improve and automate the delivery and issue of financial services. At its core, fintech is utilized to help companies, a business owner, and consumer better manage their financial operation, process, and life. It composed of specialized software and algorithm that are used on computer and smartphone. Fintech, the world, is a shortened combination of financial technology. Okay? So, isa siyang samahan, something like that, na tumutulong sa mga businesses, okay, through computer softwares and algorithm, na ang sole purpose is, yan, i-automate, magkaroon ng mga katulad ng describe dito sa explanation ni ayaw gumana. Teka. Okay, wait. Describe dito sa description na to. Okay, as described dito na ang mga services na ino-offer nila, yan, e-money, peer-to-peer lending, okay, which is dito pumapasok yung GCash. Okay. In the Philippines, Globe Tech Innovation, ito yung Globe Fintech Innovation, is an affiliate of the Ant Group, Ayala Corporation, and Globe Telecom, own and operate through G-Exchange. Okay, so yung GCash. So itong Globe Tech Innovation and Ant Group, okay, yan yung mga yan, basta yung mga yan yung nag-handle ng ating mga transactions. Sila yung nakapaloob dito sa fintech na to. Okay, so kaya sila yung isa sa kailangang kumbaga makaalam, di ba, sa mga nangyayaring ito. And dahil nga dun sa insidente na nangyari noong November 9, na alam naman nating lahat na marami yung nadali, di ba? May iba na maswerte, and I'm one of those na hindi nakuhaan kahit na wala namang laman yung aking GCash. Pero siyempre, paano yung mga nawalan, di ba? Kaya nananawagan ngayon si Madam Senator Risa Hontiveros para maimbestigahan. And actually, prior to this, nangyari na rin pala dati. Eto, sinasabi dito na noong 2023, hindi lang pala ngayon to nangyari. This follow similar incident in 2023 wherein multiple GCash account were compromised using phishing attack staged through various online gambling. Deny that the incident were caused by hackers or other malicious actors and attributed the unauthorized deduction to error in its ongoing system reconciliation. Same thing. Ito rin yung paliwanag nila dito sa latest na nangyari, reconciliation din. May paliwanag na sila dyan doon sa isa kong content na nanduroon yung statement from GCash. Okay? So, the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordination Center also recently warned the public of phishing attempt disguised as a text message originating from GCash or PayMaya, the latter being another fintech e-wallet service operated by Maya Philippines. Okay? So, pati yung PayMaya pala, okay, nadali nung phishing attempt. Ang meaning niyan is this message were apparently sent using an international mobile subscriber identity catcher, a device used to monitor and intercept mobile traffic by posting a cell site. Okay? Ang target ng mga yan is yung mga link na ating nakikita or sinesend sa atin. Ito sabi na, were apparently sent using an international mobile subscriber identity catcher. So, in short, di ba? Kailangan na talaga kasi hindi lang pala ngayon. Ako ngayon ko lang nalaman na may yung phishing na yan. Okay, and part of that phishing na sinasabi is yung nga, yung pagsisend ng message na advertising na sila ay GCash, yung mga link. Kaya sana nga matuloy ito. Magandang pag-usapan ito para magkaroon talaga ng appropriate law na pwedeng panghawakan ng mga tao at ma-secure. Diba, paano pa mapapalakas yung security ng mga ganitong klaseng online payment or e-wallet system na to, kasi marami nang dumidepende. And actually, ang mga first world country, they are more on online businesses. They don't carry physical money. More on cards, online transactions sila. So, which is, alam ko, yun din yung ini-implement dito sa Pilipinas para, kasi makaka-minimize yan eh. Yung mga hold up, di ba? Yung mga mawalan ka ng pera. So, and mas mabilis yung transaction kung gagamitan mo ng mga e-wallet system na yan or mga online services. Hindi mo na kailangan pumila, di ba? So, kailangan lang talagang maging secure yung ating mga kapirahan dahil ang hirap kumita ng pera sa panahon ngayon. So, ito is magandang abangan. Itong mungkahing ito ni Madam Senator Risa Hontiveros na mapag-usapan talaga yung mga ganitong bagay. Lalo't we are into digital system na. So, maging kalinawan sana sa lahat ito na mag-ingat sa ating lahat, sa ating mga pera. And sana matuloy itong mapag-usapan for the purpose of legislation, diba? In aid of legislation para makagawa pa ng batas to protect our money. Okay, so yun lang po yung gusto kong ibigay na update dito about sa GCash, which is para sa akin is mahalagang magkaroon tayo ng information. And sana matuloy talaga to, magkaroon talaga ng investigasyon about this matter, not to blame someone, okay? Para maisaayos ko yung mga dapat maisaayos dahil, di ba, this is not the first time, di ba? 2023 meron na pala, tas naulit ngayon, then they giving the same reason, diba? Reconciliation. So system problem, kumbaga system problem yun, GCash yun or yung fintech na yan, di ba? So let's wait and see kung anong mga susunod na mangyayari dito sa GCash na to. So, issue lang po tayo, walang personalan. Kung ano man po yung mga nasabi ko sa content ko na to, yun po ay pawang aking mga opinion na kung sa tingin ninyo ay mali at kailangan ng correction, please leave a comment in our comment section. And I'm very much happy to respond or to accept my mistake if there are. So, for any correction. And para maging mas malawak ang ating mga pangunawa sa mga isyong ating naririnig or tatalakayin. So, hanggang dito na lamang. Maraming salamat.